Welcome back, students. Standard 6th, Subject Maths, Chapter 4, Operations on Fractions, Part 5. Now, let's study what are reciprocals or multiplicative inverses. Now, reciprocals means in a given fraction, when we know that a fraction has a numerator and a denominator. Okay, so when we interchange the numerator and denominator, that is when we write numerator in the denominator and the denominator in the numerator, it becomes its reciprocal. Okay, for example, you can see here 5 upon 6 and 6 upon 5. These are two fractions. So the first fraction is 5 upon 6. Okay, when we make the reciprocal, when we write the reciprocal of this number, that is whatever is there in the numerator is written in the denominator, and what is there in the denominator is written in the numerator. So 5 which is in the numerator goes in the denominator and 6 which is in the denominator goes in the numerator. So this is actually the reciprocal. Multiplicative inverses, that is same thing. That is when actually why it is called multiplicative inverses, that when we take the product of these reciprocal numbers, we get the answer as 1. You will see there are 4 examples here, that is 5 upon 6 and 6 upon 5. When we take the multiplication of these numbers, the answer is 1. How? 5 6 are 30 and 6 5 is also 30, and 30 upon 30 is 1. Same way here. 4 means actually 4 upon 1, and its inverse or reciprocal will be 1 upon 4. And the multiplicative inverses, that is when we multiply, we get 4 upon 4, that is equal to 1. Same with the third and the fourth one. So actually here you will see the multiplicative inverse or reciprocal of 5 upon 6 is 6 upon 5. And why they are called multiplicative inverse? Because if we take the multiplication of these numbers, these fractions, then the answer is 1. Second example, the multiplicative inverse of 4. 4 doesn't have a denominator, but 4 is actually 4 upon 1. Okay, the whole number has denominator 1, is 1 upon 4. And if we take the multiplication of this, 4 ones are 4, upon 4 ones are 4, 4 upon 4 is 1. Okay, so when the product means multiplication, when the multiplication of two numbers is 1, each of the number is the multiplicative inverse or the reciprocal of the other. So here 5 upon 6 and 6 upon 5 is said as the reciprocal or multiplicative inverse of each other. Second case also 4 upon 1 and 1 upon 4 are the reciprocals of each other or multiplicative inverse of each other. Okay, so it's very simple. After this we study what is division of fractions. Now when fractions are divided, for example here 6 divided by 3 upon 2. Now 6, nothing is in the denominator, that is 1. 6 upon 1 divided by 3 upon 2. Okay, so when we are actually dividing the two fractions, we are multiplying it by the reciprocal of the fraction. How? That is 6 upon 1 is divided by 3 upon 2. Okay, we actually multiply its reciprocal. So what we do is 6 upon 1 we multiply. Instead of division, we write the multiplication, and 3 upon 2 will become 2 upon 3. Okay, so and further, as we have done in practice set 12, same method. 6 2s are 12 upon 3, and that when we reduce, we get the answer 4. I'll explain this when we are doing the practice set, but we'll just go through the solved examples. Here 12 divided by 4. Now if we have to do this by the fraction division method, then 12 upon 1 and 4 upon 1. So actually what is this? It is 12 divided by 4. But in the fraction form, it is 12 upon 1 divided by 4 upon 1. As I told you, when there is a division of fractions, division we have to convert to multiplication. So I will write here 12 upon 1 multiplied by. And when we convert it to multiplication, the second number we have to write its reciprocal. 4 upon 1, what is the reciprocal? 1 upon 4. And now we have to carry out the same multiplication of fraction how we do. Okay, and the answer here, since 12 and 4 are in the same table, we can do here 4 ones are 4 threes are. So answer is 3. Okay, the second example which is solved is 5 upon 7 divided by 2 upon 3. Now when there is a division of fraction, I told you the division has to be converted to multiplication. And when we convert this division to multiplication, the second fraction, the fraction which comes after the sign of multiplication will become inverse or will become the reciprocal. So 2 upon 3 will become 3 upon 2. Keep in mind, both the fractions you don't have to convert to its reciprocal. The first fraction will remain as it is. You can see a 5 upon 7, 5 upon 7. Division will get converted to multiplication. And this 2 upon 3 will become 3 upon 2. Now 5 into 3 upon 7 into 2. 5 3s are 15 upon 7 2s are 14. Now here they have converted this into a mixed number by doing the division. So is equal to 1 upon 14. So actually to divide a number by a fraction is to multiply it by the reciprocal of the fraction. So just now what I told you. The second fraction will become its reciprocal and the division will get converted to multiplication. Now, practice set 13. Write the reciprocals of the following numbers. Or you might even get the question, write the multiplicative inverse of the following numbers. It is one and the same. So, there are 5 questions. Let us find the reciprocals of the given numbers or the multiplicative inverse of the given numbers. I have written this on this paper. Now 7. What is the multiplicative inverse or the reciprocal of 7? There is nothing in the denominator because for inverse reciprocal we need the numerator and the denominator both. Now 7 doesn't have anything in the denominator, but what is there? I said that if there is nothing in the denominator, then there is 1. So actually 7 is 7 upon 1. So what will be its reciprocal? 1 upon 7. Okay. And please do not put a equal to sign. You can put an arrow or you can just put a dash because these two numbers are not equal. So don't make a mistake of putting equal to sign. Okay. Or you can write in the form of statement which I am writing down. The reciprocal of 7 is 1 upon 7. So when you are writing the answers in your notebook, you are going to write in this statement form. You are not going to do like this. I have just written the sums here. Okay. So you will just write the first number and you will write in this way. Now second, 11 upon 3. So the reciprocal of 11 upon 3 is, as I told you, the numerator goes to the denominator, denominator goes to the numerator. So 11 upon 3 will be 3 upon 11. Just the vice versa. And the third one, it is 5 upon 13. Okay, so the reciprocal of 5 upon 13 is, denominator will go up, numerator will come down, is 13 upon 5. Okay, the fourth one, it is 2. So the reciprocal of 2 is, as there is nothing in the denominator, it's a whole number but denominator has 1. So it will become 1 upon 2. Okay, and fifth one, please do it for homework. Now the second question, carry out the following divisions. So there are 4 sums. I'll be doing the first, second and the fourth, and third is for homework. Okay. Now we look at the first sum. 2 upon 3 divided by 1 upon 4. Now as I told you that when we are dividing two fractions, we have to convert this division to multiplication, and the second number or the second fraction in fact will be the reciprocal. So we just begin 2 upon 3. This division you have to write as multiplication, and this 1 upon 4 we'll write 4 upon 1. Very simple. Write the first fraction, division convert to multiplication, and 1 upon 4 will be written as 4 upon 1 because we have to write the reciprocal of the second one. Okay. Now same method what we followed, we have to do the multiplication of the numerator upon multiplication of the denominator. Before proceeding, we have to see whether we can reduce this by finding out if the numerator and the denominator has any number which are the multiple of the same number, or numerator and denominator are going in the same table. So 2 and 3, they are not present in any same table. 3 and 4, again they are not present in any same table. 2 and 4 are present in the same table. But we cannot take 2 and 4 because they are not in the numerator and up and down it should be, not side by. We cannot cancel 2 and 4 because it is multiplied. We can cancel only the things which are divided. Okay, so here nothing can be done. So straight away 2 4s are 8 and 3 1s are 3. So this is our final answer. Now we see the second question here. That is 5 upon 9 divided by 3 upon 2. So again I write 5 upon 9 as it is. This division we have to write as multiplication, and we have to write the reciprocal of the fraction which is after this division. That is 3 upon 2 will become 2 upon 3. Now we multiply the numerator and we multiply the denominator. Before we multiply, just check whether any number in the numerator and denominator are present in the same table. So 5 and 9, they are not present in any same table. 5 and 3, no. 2 and 9 and 2 and 3, no. 9 and 3 are present in the same table of 3. They are the multiples of 3, 9 and 3. But we cannot cancel because they are multiplied. We need up and down, numerator, denominator. So this remains 5 2s are 10 and this becomes 9 3s are 27. Okay, third sum is for homework. So we proceed to the fourth sum. Again 11 upon 12. First fraction has to be written as it is. Division becomes multiplication. And we have to write the reciprocal of the second one. The reciprocal of the fraction which is after this division. That is 7 upon 4. 4 upon 7 reciprocal is 7 upon 4. Now even here, first we will multiply the numerator, multiply the denominator. Just write it together. Is equal to, now here again 11 and 12, 11 and 4, then 7 and 12 and 7 and 4. After you check, they are not the two numbers which are the multiples of the same number, or they are not the two numbers which are present in the same table. So here we have 12 and 4. Again 12 and 4 are present in the table of 4. 4 1s are 4, 4 3s are 12. But we cannot cancel them because they are multiplied. They are next to each other. It should be up and down. So we multiply 11, 7s are 77 and 12, 4s are 48. Okay, and this 77 upon 4, 8 becomes the final answer. In this way, practice set 13, the first and the second part we have done. In practice set 13, first part, the fifth one is for homework. Second part, the third one is for homework. And the third part, that is this word problem we are going to solve now. There were 420 students participating in the Swachh Bharat campaign. They cleaned 42 upon 75 part of the town. Sevagram. What part of Sevagram did each student clean if the work was equally shared by all? Now there are 42 students altogether who are doing the cleaning work. Okay, now from these 42 students, they are all doing the work. They were all doing the work of cleaning, and each child was given equal share of work. Okay, and while they were cleaning, they cleaned 42 upon 7/5 part of the town. They couldn't complete full, maybe. So we have to find actually each student, how much each student contributed in that cleaning. Okay, each means one. So now we have to find here that one child cleaned how much part. Okay, so we begin with the third sum. So as we read the sum, the total number of students are equal to 420. Okay, these 420 students, they cleaned the town. Okay, and they could clean only 42 upon 7/5 part of the place. So they clean Sevagram, that is the town, that is 42 upon 7/5 part. So out of the whole town, 420 students, they cleaned, but they cleaned 42 upon 75 part only. Now we have to find that how much cleaning work each child had done. Okay, so what we'll write here, therefore each student cleaned. Now students always remember, when we have to find for one, when many is given. Okay, 420 students cleaned so much and we have to find for one student. When we have to find for one, always remember we have to divide. Okay, and if it is given for one and if we have to find for many, then we have to multiply. This concept you can keep in your mind. So here now for many students it is given. It is given for 420 students. They have cleaned this much part, 42 upon 7/5 part. We have to find for one student. So we will divide. Okay, so what we'll write? 42 upon 7/5 divided by 420. Okay, so now this is the calculation of division, correct? Here 420 is not having any denominator. So we take the denominator as 1. So what will happen here? 42 upon 7/5 divided by 420 upon 1. So now division of fraction, 42 upon 75, the number will remain the same. This division we have to convert to multiplication. And the fraction which is after division will become its reciprocal. So 420 upon 1, its reciprocal is 1 upon 420. I hope you have understood up to here. I will start again here. Each student, how much they cleaned. Now keep this concept in your mind that whenever they have given for many, like they have given for 420 students, and we have to find the work done by each child, one child. So when we have to find for one, we divide. So we will divide how much work they have done divided by 420 students. Now this is, denominator is not there for 420, so we have taken it as 1. So now division of two fractions, we write the first fraction as it is. We convert this division to multiplication, and the number or the fraction which is after division becomes its reciprocal. So multiplication, and 420 upon 1 becomes 1 upon 420. Now numerator into numerator and denominator into denominator. Okay. After this we have to see whether the numerator and the denominator are present in the same table. So one we don't have to consider. So we'll consider 42. 42 and 75, they are not present in any same table. But 42 and 420, yes. 42 ones are and 42 tens are 420. Okay. So 42 and 420 are the multiples of 42. Here only I will do 42 ones are and 42 ones are 42 and this 0. Okay, so what I get is 1 into 1 is 1 and down I get here 75 into 10. That is equal to 75 into 10 is 750. So this much part of work is done by each child or each student. Okay, and therefore we need to write the final answer. Therefore, each student claimed 1 upon 750 part of Sevagram. Now what is Sevagram? The name of the town. Okay, I hope you have understood this. Homework. Complete practice set 13 in your notebook. Thank you.